Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth and this is Beth's Bookish Reviews, and I'm here today to bring you my semester 3 of my DIY literature degree. This semester is titled Stories That Carry Us, and these are books that I believe are going to hold me in a story and carry. Okay, so my core books, my core novels are women-centered, and I have 2 companion novels that are men. But my core arc novels are all women. So the first one I have is Mary Barton, and the purpose of this is to ease back into long-form reading and to feel held by a world. Okay, and Mary Barton, Elizabeth Gaskell's first novel, depicts nothing less than the great clashes between capital and labor, which arose from rapid industrialization and problems of trade in the mid-19th century. But these clashes are dramatized through personal struggles. John Barton has to reconcile his personal conscience with his socialist duty, risking his life and liberty in the process. His daughter Mary is caught between 2 men from opposing classes, worker and manufacturer, and at the heart of the narrative lies a murder which implicates them all. Okay, so that is for January, and if I get finished with it early, I can start the next one. So I didn't want it to be all Victorian. I wanted to mix some of the romantic period in there too. So my next one is, I wanted to get back to some Anne Radcliffe, so I chose The Romance of the Forest. And this purpose of this book is to be carried by atmosphere, danger, and forward motion. And The Romance of the Forest by Anne Radcliffe is, it says, set in a Roman Catholic Europe of violent passions and extreme oppression, the novel follows the fate of its heroine, Adeline, who is mysteriously placed under the protection of a family fleeing Paris for debt. And they take refuge in a ruined abbey in southeastern France, where sinister relics of the past, a skeleton, a manuscript, and a rusty dagger are discovered in concealed rooms. And we'll stop there. I really liked The Mysteries of Udolpho. So, all right. My first companion novel is Wilkie Collins' The Moonstone, and it says, this gripping work of Victorian sensation fiction centers on a yellow diamond looted from an Indian temple and believed to bring bad luck to its owner. The very night it is bequeathed to Rachel Verinder, be here all day trying to figure out how to say it. On her 18th birthday, the priceless stone is stolen, and when Sergeant Cuff is brought in to investigate the crime, he soon realizes that no one in Rachel's household is above suspicion. So that is my first companion, and the role is, it is a gothic romantic echo with community and consequence. Okay, so my next one, and this is for moral restoration. February was romantic suspense. January was re-entry. Moral restoration is Silas Marner. It's kind of a glare on it, by George Eliot. As a young man, Silas Marner shut himself off from the world after being wrongly accused of theft and losing the girl he loved. Much later in life, the lonely, embittered weaver experiences 2 jolting events. I don't want to read any further. Okay, so Silas Marner. And this purpose is to watch love remake a life, quiet healing after suspense. Okay, and I'm not sure if I'm going to start the next one, which is my next companion, when I start Silas Marner or afterwards, but I'm going to read it along with the last two books, but I don't know if I'm going to read it along with that one. But it is Charles Dickens' David Copperfield. And the role of this book is life shaped over time and relational continuity. I know it's beloved. It's one of people's favorites. So that's my second companion. Then my next read, it's supposed to be in April, but we know I read these a lot faster, is Social Romance and Choice. I will be reading Belinda by Maria Edgeworth. And the purpose of this one is social, world, manners, and moral clarity without heaviness. And this one is, it says, it is singular that my having spent a winter with one of the most dissipated women in England should have sobered my mind so completely. The heroine of the title, only too conscious of being advertised on the marriage market, grows in moral maturity as she seeks to balance self-fulfillment with achieving material success. And we'll stop there because I know classics give away a lot sometimes. And I had started this and had gotten to page 65. It looks like I wrote on the other side of the page. Nope, somebody else did. That's what happens when you buy used books, but that's okay. My books are full. And then the last book, supposedly in May, Inhabited Victorian World, is going to be Elizabeth Gaskell's Wives and Daughters. And it says, tremendously popular in her lifetime. Oh, that's about an enchanting tale of romance, scandal, and intrigue in the gossipy English town of Hollingford. Around the 1830s, Wives and Daughters tells the story of Molly Gibson, the 17-year-old daughter of a widowed country doctor. When her father remarries, she forms a close friendship with her new stepsister, the beautiful and worldly Cynthia. And the purpose of this is to linger with people end of the semester, settle, not rushed. Settled, not rushed. So, I know I have two big chunkers on there, and they are classics, but I have until whenever, even if I don't finish in a month. I mean, if I don't finish Silas Marner in a month, I need to find something different to read. But there is my new curriculum of books, and I have prompts, reflections, questions, and yeah, notes to take. So anyway, if you want to read these with me, they go from January to May. And yeah, just tell me which one you want to read with me, and we can set up a buddy read. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.